the Borg. Lower your shields and surrender your ships. We will add your biological and technological distinctiveness to our own. Your culture will adapt to service us. Resistance is futile.
Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's Play Stellaris as the Borg Collective. So, let me just get one thing out of the way. The obvious question is, how the hell do you play the Borg if there's no hive mind synthetic evolution in the game? And by that I mean hive minds are not allowed to convert all of their population into synths, which is basically what the Borg are, right? They're a hive mind society of, well, I guess not really synthetics in the way that they're portrayed in the game, but that's what they basically are, right? Obviously, they also have the ability to convert other cultures and other populations and assimilate them and all that. That's a key aspect of the Borg, but how the hell do you play that in Stellaris? There isn't really the option to. Well, we go over to the Steam Workshop and we find mods. So instead of going for that, which is impossible, I went for the features of that, or the benefits of that, if that makes any sense. So I've given them immortality, which basically, as far as we're aware, all Borg are immortal. Not the drones and their bodies, they can obviously die, but the collective consciousness, if you will, that they have is immortal. In other words, if the collective finds out about something, or learns a particular, or someone in the collective learns a particular skill, there isn't a someone to begin with, right? So that premise is a bit flawed, but basically, they're immortal, right? Let's get that just out of the way. And I'll show you the species before we begin. I think the portrait is really cool. This is a vanilla one. I didn't want to muck about with that. So Borg, obviously. Hive mind classic name list because I really like it. Yes, I do. They have these nodes and autonomous drone 22. Oh, that's awesome. As far as traits go, I picked immortality, which is, again, I added that in a mod. Conservationist, intelligent, and non-adaptive. Actually, you know what? Instead of intelligent, I'm going to give them industrious. Because that just... yeah, that seems more Borg-ish to me. If that makes any sense. Yeah. So, industrious, and, okay. Ruler is the Borg Queen Consciousness, phenotype 1, hairstyle 1, you can't change that. You can change the colour variant, but all the other ones look a little bit meh. This one's pale, this one's nice. Close 5, that one. Room type 92, what the hell is that? I added a rooms thing mod, because I was there and I just clicked it. Thought I might as well, right? I also have a few mods, we're going to get into that. A few other mods, we're going to get into that as we start. Adahaz Prime. This is a little bit controversial, shall we say, as we don't know a lot about the Borg homeworld and their origins, but it is said to be called Adahaz, and the star is also supposedly Arahaz, so Arahaz Prime or Borg Prime, whichever you prefer. City appearance, haven't mucked about with that. Hive mind with a natural neural network, improves research speed, and subsumed will, because influence is going to be important. There we go. This is the flag I picked. I'm going to start off with energy weapons, hyperspace travel. This is basically, you know how the Borg use those network type things, which is it's kind of like between wormhole and warp, or between wormhole and hyperspace. It's a little bit difficult. It's not really that well represented in Stellaris, but it's been ages since I played as a hyperspace travel race, so might as well, right? And ship appearance, I have not messed about with that. I can't find a Borg ships mod. Probably because it would involve just having a bunch of cubes, but no, actually the Borg have spheres and all other types of stuff. All types of geometrical shapes at their disposal. So yeah, there we go. That's the Borg Collective. I'm going to play with that on a large galaxy with 800. I'm going to do 2 advanced AIs and 2 fallen empires. 1.25% habitable worlds. Yep, sounds about right. Normal difficulty, normal aggressiveness. Empire placement, random. Advanced neighbours off. Endgame crisis on. And that's about it. Ecliptical? Yeah, ecliptical, let's go. So, let's begin. The Borg Collective. Now, I also have the TAS cheat mod. There you go. A cheat mod can be activated through the right blah blah blah. Also, you can find most cheat buff in the policy tab. I'll show you that as well. Here it is. I'm not going to cheat. No, I'm not. I'm not going to cheat, but I think we can get into some interesting stuff with it, just to, you know, just to set up the entire thing. And they have Exterminatus. I mean, they have the cheat has Exterminatus, which at one point we're gonna want to do that, but we don't want that as a feature for everyone to play around with whenever they want, right? Because the AI can be a bit unpredictable if you give them a new feature that isn't supposed to be in the game. I mean, I don't want them to blow up all their own planets out of, I don't know, on a whim or something. So we might want to muck around with that. But also, Navy size buff, is that yeah, that's naval capacity, sorry. That's not what we want. There was one thing here. Yes. Species modified buff. What does that do? Modify species cost. Yeah, no, these are basically just cheats, right? You think it says right there in the name. Yeah, I know, but mostly want it for the Exterminatus thing. And maybe we'll get to the lifespan buff. Yeah, I might pick the trait for that, so we don't really need it, but okay. Should travel? No. Alright. Let's not look at that anymore. I also have a mod that enables planet-wide cities. But I think for that to happen you need to have a building on each and every one of these things. So we're gonna see how that looks like and all that. I'm gonna start off with the blue the blue laser. But I guess farms and you actually have Spark of Genius. That's good. Lead a lifespan plus 25 years. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna be a problem. And we want an engineering facility. Ship designer wise, type Tau. Yeah, we're gonna need to muck about with that, aren't we? I don't want them to be called Type Tau, but we'll see. Seeker drone. Let's have you survey the systems around us. First of all, those two, because reasons. Actually, we know that's a continental world, and we know that's a continental world, so let's begin saving up for a colony ship immediately. Are there any more mods that I should mention? I don't think so. Oh, yeah, there is. Actually, I'm wrong. Yeah, there is. I have one that enables trading between planets, like civilian trading between planets. So, the thing that provides like it's mostly there for flavor, and it provides like a 1% or 2% boost to your planets if they're like, if one's here and the other one's here, no, then like they trade between the two spots, which is just like I said, for flavor more than anything else. So that said, let's begin. We're off. So just to make sure we are immortal, yes? Hive mind. Does it not show up there? Ugh, okay. If I take a look at you. We'll see if that mod works, or if we'll need to use the TAS cheat thing. That's the second reason why I installed it, because the immortality mod might not actually work the way I want it to. But again, we shall see. So, what's the main challenge when playing a race such as this? Well, obviously, you have a problem with everyone hating you, and even if you don't... Oh, I forgot about one thing. Sorry, just give me a second. I'll get back to it in a bit. So first contact, peaceful. Sure. Orbital bombardment limited. Food stockpiling minimal. Almost 200. Yeah. War philosophy, unrestricted wars. Is there anything else I want to look into? No. Okay, that's good. So everyone hates you basically if you are the Borg. Even if you don't purge anyone, they tend to really not like you. So obviously we're gonna have a problem with that, but we'll see how we're gonna deal with it. Leave that be for now. Till we get more experience on that guy. Or on that drone. I guess I can construct another one of those things and then have a... Oh. Alright, let's... Yeah, again. He really likes the Necrons for some reason. I might disable that mod when I'm done with it. Actually, I probably will. But again, I want to keep it around for just to check the immortality thing, and then I do want the Exterminalis thing. So we'll see. I'll decide what to do with it a bit later. There's no pressure right now. We have a whole world ahead of us. So we're looking for energy primarily, right? There you have your orders. All right, let's go and send the constructor drone over there as well. The discovery of alien life. Alright, what did we discover? The Borg Collective is abuzz with news of alien life found by the Seeker drone. Would you mean life? You haven't found any life yet. There's nothing here. You're being rather silly. Stop it. Oh, first league event chain. Alright, we already have that. Okay, build the mining station down there, because we're going to need energy, God knows. Remnants. Anywhere near us? Probably not. So, yeah, not doing terribly well on the energy front. I need 7-ish. To do, mind you, this is a pretty perfect start, right? That's why I'm a bit. I feel a bit pressured to take advantage of it. You know what I mean? So we need energy. There we go. I find myself going for prosperity a lot of the time as first because. Let's be honest, Discovery is not terrible as the Borg, but it's not really that great either. Domination is terrible. Diplomacy is terrible. Harmony is utterly useless. So, yeah, leaves you pretty much with a... Actually, Bulwark of Harmony isn't the worst thing, but it's while in a defensive war only, so... Harmony's pretty useless. Discovery is not that bad, and Diplomacy and Domination are pretty damn useless as well. So it leaves you with 1, 2, 3, 4 to pick from. Supremacy is good late game. Discovery is good. Discovery is really good early game as well. But not all of Discovery, see? Mostly To Boldly Go is the best one from there, but the rest are sort of like meh. Prosperity is all good, always, and Expansion is as well, but I'm going to go with Expansion first, as I usually do. So with the Hive Mind, you're rather limited in that respect, and I speak from almost a position of authority, because, well, I am. I finished 2 Hive Mind playthroughs in Stellaris, other than the Scandinavia game, or Scandinavian Space Empire. That's pretty much the only thing I've been playing in ever since Banks got released, so... Yes, I dare say I am somewhat of an authority on the matter. Research complete. Alright, let's pick something else. Symbol of Unity, utterly useless. It does provide 2. No, it's actually pretty bad. And we want farms, I guess. This is a 4-planet. What is this? This is a molten world. Yeah, we want to build a mining station there as soon as possible. And we're doing okay. Let's just hope there's no Fallen Empire really near us right now, and we should be okay. Go and survey that. Those 3, and we're off again. So, build me a colony ship. We're not going to do too great on the energy side of things, but I think we can take it. Again, leave that be for now. Let's start doing research stations, yeah? Do want to buff our research a little bit. Ortho? I wanted to say also I've looked into, and it ended up saying ortho. Also, I've looked into what I can do with... Where is it? Unity. What I can do with Ascension perks and mods regarding that. And I don't like adding more. That's not entirely true, but I want to keep it as at least somewhat close to a vanilla playthrough. But that being said, I'm actually doing okay on energy. That being said, I have looked into trying to get the robotic evolution thingamajig working for a hive mind. There isn't a mod to do that, at least not to, not one that that satisfies me. So, or satisfy my need to make a Borg civilization. So we need to wait for Paradox to officially put that in. Until then, we're working around it by playing this. The only massive glaring issue, and I think the more I sort of think about it, the more I get into it, I think literally the only problem here being I don't have any way of converting other pops into my own population, right? I can do I can purge them, but that's about it. Now maybe that's where the entire Exterminatus thing might come in handy as well. Again, that's mostly for shits and giggles rather than some actual important gameplay decisions, but nevertheless. Oh, here we go. A civilian trader. Yeah, this is good. This is fun. Look at them go. And that's what I wanted to see. It makes the entire game more alive, doesn't it? I mean, if you think about it. Commendable initiative, certainly. When they do that all the time, it's awesome, isn't it? It's absolutely awesome. Don't want to build up there yet. What I do want, I think, is more energy. Yeah, clear this out. We need more energy to sustain the colonies that I want to create immediately off the get-go. Because it is a great start again. 2 colonizable worlds right next to me. That is really, really good. Let's see. I'll leave it be for now. I don't want to make unnecessary risks. And build another one of these. And you can go on your merry way in that direction and see what awaits. But yeah, other than that, I can't really think of anything wrong with me. Well, me the Empire, right? I can't really think of anything wrong in terms of, if you want to be as physically close to a Borg civilization as you can. Obviously, we're imagining this the start of the Borg civilization, and well, yeah, they have all the features of robots, don't they? So they look like robots as well. I mean, her especially, she has an uncanny resemblance to the Borg Queen. So yeah, I'm actually very happy with the way this turned out. Capital buildings now produce one additional unity. Yes, let's do that. I'm going to start off with 2, correct? With 2 another continental world. Jesus Christ. All right. We're going to start off with 2. What are they called? 2 pops. Yeah. We should at least, as far as I'm aware. I do want to build another one of these, and I do want to build another colony ship. Also put you there and have you generate power. Not worried about fleet at the moment. I'm not going to fight anything. Nothing's going to fight me either, except maybe pirates, but I think... Do they actually spawn for... I should know by now, by the way, but I sort of remember and then I forget, if that makes any sense. Do pirates actually spawn in? Go with orbital energy conversion. Do pirates actually spawn in for non-hive mind, or for hive mind? Quite the opposite, for hive mind civilizations, because you think they don't. Farming subsidies, hydroponic farms. Research. We don't need this. Military Academy wouldn't be bad. Army build speed, army damage plus 10. Let's go with naval capacity instead. Because we're going to need it eventually, right? And as far as armies are concerned, I prefer another continental world. What have I done to the gods of Stellaris to love me so much? I'm just going to piss someone off, though, inevitably. See it happening already. Alright, so basic farm here, putting us at 5 food, meaning next one should be either energy or minerals. And looking at that, they should be minerals. So, basic farm there. Over here, I've done that, so we're good. Yes, we are. Now you can finally start researching the level 1 anomalies. Oh, and I do have Dark UI as well, which is something I forgot to mention. In case you're wondering. But tell you what, this is enough for the first episode, so... Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Please remember to like and subscribe down below if you enjoyed the video and want to stay tuned with the Borg Collective and on their quest? No, that doesn't sound like a word they'd use, but on their quest, I suppose, of taking over the entire galaxy. Until next time, have fun, take care, and bye-bye.